Good afternoon, everyone. All right, so today, 2018 Audi RS6 ECU. Now, this particular engine ECU has come in for bench testing. We have issues with cooling fans on this, so we've got no fan control at the fans. Now, what I'll do first, I've got the scan tool hooked up to the PCM here, obviously, and I'm commanding both fans at 55 and 50%. So I've got a different duty cycle for both. I can change that. There's two fan control wires that come out of this PCM which go off to the fan controllers, which then control the fans. I'm gonna test and confirm to make sure that the output from the PCM is all good. If it is, then we know it's a wiring issue between the fan controllers, fans, etc. Now, as you can see, we've got cooling fan control unit 1 and 2. So if we go on control unit number 1, now these are aftermarket diagrams, but they are correct for this ECU. There's our fan control unit. There's our second fan control unit with a feed, and this is our ECU control number A37. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the engine computer here. I've already got this pinned out. And if we go all the way back up here to pins and connectors, fan, it's already typed in. As you can see, A36, A37, red, yellow, red, white. Now, if we go back up here, what we're looking at is these two wires here. So we'll go on the scope and we're going to show that we do have good fan control. So I've got positive duty cycle pulled up on the measurement, so we can measure the duty cycle, make sure that what we're commanding with the scan tool is the same. There we go. So this is duty cycle number 1 at 55%. We do have a good control. As you can see, duty cycle for number 1 is at 55%. So that's a good control out of the PCM. If we go to duty cycle number 2, which is our fan control number 2, tricky to get onto, give me a second. Number 2, which is commanded at 50%. As you can see, we're at 50%. So we do have good fan duty cycle control out of this PCM. We can say that it's good, get it sent back to the customer. So it's an interesting one. I don't see too many RS6 ECUs. We see a lot of the other Audi ECUs, different variants, especially the diesel stuff. But this RS6 ECU is an interesting one. So thank you, eTuners, for shooting it in for testing. I'll get it shot back and we'll go from there with the car.